Today we're going to look at the two-step process for making smart work. Remember that SMART is strategic, meaningful, autonomous, relevant, and thinking. There are two steps in the SMART work process. First, take an existing homework or a proposed SMART work, and number one, determine the intention. What is the intention or the purpose of this work to be done outside of the school day? Secondly, do some think abouts. Determine first what is the intention or the purpose of the work to be done at home. This separates homework from smart work, the intentionality. Let's look at fostering learning and curiosity. Kids by nature are curious. Is it going to foster learning and curiosity? Is it something that is going to create within the child something that they want to do? The second intention is to reinforce previously taught material. Kids need to practice things. The third intention, will it inspire initiative or creativity? Is it something where the students are going to be able to use their imagination and create what it is that you're looking for? And the fourth intention is to prepare for a future task or content. Next, you're going to think about. Think about each intention. So let's go through each one. Think about how to focus the student's attention on a specific thing, or how the work can allow for varied responses, or even how the students relate to the content. For example, ask the students, what would you do in this case? As you read, pay attention to these three things. How does the content relate to you? If it doesn't, explain who it does relate to. Predict or infer what you think might happen, or why do you think XYZ happened? Think about every single student doing the assignment you've assigned. Think about your students in three basic groups. The Got It group, that's the average group. The It's Easy group, they're the high achieving kids. And the Not Yet group, they haven't quite got it yet. Also, think about using Bloom's taxonomy to differentiate the work. Now, when thinking about the Got It group, the It's Easy group, or the Not Yet group, the Got It group might do problems 24 to 32 on page 116. Whereas for the It's Easy group, that's too easy. So they'll do problems 34 to 38 because these are more challenging problems. Don't just give them more work. The Not Yet group will do any 5 problems within the 24 to 32 that you've given. Or, language arts example, the Got It group will identify 10 nouns in the kitchen. The It's Easy group will identify 5 common nouns, 5 proper nouns, and 5 compound nouns. The Not Yet group will identify any 5 nouns. Think about what learning excites the students. What are they into? What are their interests, hobbies, talents, and gifts? How could the students' interests be incorporated into the curriculum? How could their interests be shared so that others can value their interests? Think about alternative ways to accomplish the assignment. For example, how would you explain XYZ to a 3rd grader or someone younger than you? Express your understanding of XYZ any way you want. You can suggest readings, books, and articles. You can also share stories of your learning, being challenged academically, being fascinated by a thing, and so on. Think about what the work will be directly used for. Tell your students the purpose of the work at home, how it relates directly with the coming task, and what that coming task is. The more students know about what you're doing in class, the more they will buy in. This creates ownership. For example, you might tell them to find 2 sources for the research project by next Wednesday. Bring in something that represents you. We'll use them tomorrow as we look at identity. Bring in a song or send me the YouTube link that best captures how you feel about the content, and so on. And those are the 2 steps to creating smart work. Enjoy!